Tensions between Spain and Israel are escalating as chaos has broken out in Madrid. About 1 lakh people took to the streets. Protesters forced the Vuelta, a España cycle race, a pride for Spain, to be abandoned. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators protested the participation of the Israel Premier Tech team in Spain's premier multi-stage cycling race. Police held back a crowd of hundreds bearing placards and waving Palestinian flags for several hours as the cyclists snaked their way through towns and villages towards Madrid. As the riders drew close to the capital, the demonstrators hurled plastic bottles and traffic cones, upended blue barriers and surged onto the road. Baton-wielding riot police fired smoke bombs to try to disperse them. Police even deployed tear gas to try to clear people from the area, but several protesters clashed with police and formed barricades. Now, the Vuelta protesters argue that if Russian teams have been banned from international sporting events for the war in Ukraine, then Israeli teams should likewise be punished. Now, Spain's socialist Prime Minister Sánchez called for Israel to be banned from international sports events.
¿Por qué se expulsó a Rusia tras la invasión de Ucrania y no se expulsa a Israel tras la invasión de Gaza?
He even expressed admiration for the Spanish people mobilizing for just causes like Palestine but protesting during the race. Israel cannot continue to use any international platform to whitewash its image, he told elected representatives of his Socialist Workers' Party. However, Israel's foreign minister accused Sanchez of inciting the pro-Palestinian mobs. The Israeli foreign minister went on to allege that Sanchez had moved to mobilize demonstrators a few days after the Spanish leader lamented not having an atomic bomb to stop Israel. Saar was referring to a speech delivered by Sanchez on September 8, stating, "Madrid does not have nuclear bombs, nor does it have aircraft carriers or large oil reserves," adding that his country therefore cannot stop the Israeli offensive. Now, the relationship between Israel and Spain has been fragile since late 2023, when Sanchez expressed concerns about civilian deaths in Gaza, and some members of his government at that time called for diplomatic relations to be severed. In 2024, Spain joined Norway and Ireland in acknowledging a Palestinian state, and last week Sanchez accused Israel of genocide and announced a series of measures against it, including an arms embargo, while Israel's foreign minister responded by calling him an antisemite and a liar. Sanchez has repeatedly clashed with Israel over its war in Gaza, describing it as a genocide. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has accused his Spanish counterpart of anti-Semitism and making genocidal threats.
To hear the Prime Minister of Spain preaching to us about the killing in Gaza, I didn't hear anything from him after the terror attack this morning. Somehow, we decided, and I announced today, that we will not allow 2 Spanish ministers to enter to Israel, and we will not engage with them in any matter after their consistent antisemite and anti-Israeli rhetorics.
Tensions between the country have escalated in recent weeks as Spain's left-wing government expressed support for protesters. Sanchez even joined Ireland and Norway in recognizing a Palestinian state last year.